All right, we're here today with Tawn to take a look at the finished product as we just finished doing her kitchen counters. It was a complete remodel from a Corian countertop before, now to an epoxy system. And tell us a little bit about why you chose to go with an epoxy system over your other options that were out there.
Well, the Corian was awful, and I knew that I wanted to replace it as soon as I possibly could. So I started doing some research, and I looked at granite, and I looked at quartz, and as I looked at the reviews on them, and I looked at the color options, I decided that wasn't the best way for me to go. And I remember that I'd seen some information about epoxy countertops, and it was a rage for a while. So I went on to the website and I let my fingers do the walking, and I came across your company. And I was really impressed with the professionalism of the website. I was impressed with being able to find a phone number quickly and easily. And I'm impressed with the fact that when I made the call, somebody picked up the phone.
It's a quick response.
Very quick response. Yeah. And I'm like this, you know, I had a deadline. I was trying to get
busy
ready.
woman.
Busy woman, and I had 2 kids graduating, one from high school and one from college, and I really wanted to make sure that my kitchen was pulled together for this big party that I was throwing for my children. And we just repainted our house. We had these different vases, and nothing I saw was going to work with those color schemes. So I did my fingers, let my fingers do the, walking. And your company came up, and I did some research with your company. I looked at your products. I looked at, the overall professionalism of your site, and I decided to give you a call.
So we came out here, we measured it up for you. We explored what it would take to get it removed and replaced, and we actually ended up building your countertop here on site because it is a huge, massive countertop. Yes. So this was a little unique of a job because we actually had to build it in your house, tape off your kitchen. So it was a little bit of a, process, the construction process. But one cool thing about doing that is we were able to take this vase that, was this your brother's vase?
Yes, so I was so touched, and I'll probably tear up again, the fact that you were so thoughtful. It's something that I thought I was just kind of mentioning in passing. But we took a look at the colors, and this vase was built or created by my brother, who passed away about 24 years ago. And it's like one of the remaining things that I have of him that he made for me, and I always love these colors. This is the first house that I've lived in where I actually have the colors of this vase that my brother made for me. And so then when we spoke about it, and then you came back and you surprised me with the idea that you were looking at incorporating the colors of not only my home, but the vase that meant something to me, that was very touching.
It is incredible how similar the color patterns are. It really pulls together with the cabinets and the stainless steel and the browns and the blue tones from there. And it goes so well with the walls, and it really comes together nicely. Yeah. Very pleased with the finished product. It's very pleasing.
Well, so am I. And so then we had, color cabinets. We had these painted as well. And the color of the cabinets, the color of the countertop. Before, we had the countertop first. And so the color of the cabinets weren't nearly as beautiful as they are once we have the countertop installed and we have the cabinets painted. So the exciting thing was that I had a graduation party for my son and my daughter, and it was huge, and so many people came over that have been in our home multiple times, and just the response to the counter, the way people walked in and they're like, oh, and immediately their hand glides over the counter, that's
so cool.
And they're touching it, and they're excited, and they are just amazed at the beauty of it and the personalization of it.
Right.
And then the way that it really pops with the painted cabinets, I couldn't be more happy.
It does really pull together well. And then we also did this floating island for you as well.
So my husband's mother actually found this cart, and actually you can see this little piece here. This was about the color of the cart. And as I was looking at it, and I was looking at getting all this beautiful work done, I asked Rick, hey, what do you think about painting the top of this cart so that it matches the rest of the kitchen. And they're like, sure, we can do that. So this cheap little carp that maybe I didn't spend more, or my mother-in-law didn't spend more than $50 to $100 for, now becomes a signature piece of my kitchen, and it just matches beautifully.
It is pretty incredible how it all comes together, and you were able to do this on a very,
Absolutely.
within your budget.
It was definitely within my budget, and the quality of the work, the professionalism of your company, the friendliness, the responsiveness. I couldn't be more happy, and we did spend some time together
We did.
because of the, having to construct on site, and I felt like we got to be pretty close. And,
Yeah, I'm quite pleased.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
very, very
so-
happy. I felt like you really had my best interest at heart, that you really were approaching this
great.
job as if you were approaching your own home.
For sure, and we want to treat every job as if it's our house, because you got to come here and live with it, and cook in it, and prepare your meals, and sit here with your family around the table every day. So you want to have something that you can be proud of. So yeah, we're very pleased with the job.
Yeah, and so am I. I mean, every day I walk in here and I walk into my kitchen, and I'm
Makes you feel
never
good.
disappointed.
That's awesome. Makes you feel good.
Yes.
It is beautiful.